Very good evening to one and all present here. In the previous module, we saw about how to map COPO for our course. In addition to that, we understood about the basic discrimination between what is meant by course outcome and program outcome for the subject computer integrated manufacturing. And at last, we have done the COPO mapping with the help of the matrix table. Now, in connection to that, further information we are going to proceed. How to calculate the attainment for COPO for the course Computer Integrated Manufacturing in order to measure the quality of the student in the particular course. Say for periodical 1. So usually we used to conduct 3 internal assessment exam. Periodical 1, periodical 2 and model. Say now we are in periodical 1 Excel sheet. So the number of students attempted is 19. The total class strength is 19. So now as per the question paper format, so there will be 5 part A questions. So 5 into 2, 10 marks will be allotted for part A question. And for part B, 6 to 11, the question number 6 to 11, so each carries 10 marks. Out of that, any 3 part B questions students are supposed to answer. So 3 into 10, 30. So totally 40 marks is the weightage given for the given course on computer integrated manufacturing. Now let us say for an instance, as per roll number 1, so student roll number 19TB0401. So this student has attended all 5 2-mark questions, that is part A questions. And these are the marks that are relatively distributed inside the cell. And similarly, he has attended 3 10-mark questions. The corresponding marks are being allotted. And the total mark out of 40 is displayed here. And this will be converted into 100 automatically once after entering the mark for 40. Okay, this is the formula for converting into 100. You can see at the formula tab. Likewise, we have to enter the marks for the remaining 18 students in the class and convert the marks out of 100 from 40. Now, say for example, question 1, the first 2-mark question. Find out how many number of students have attempted the first question. Say 19 students have touched upon the question 1, the part A, first question. So out of 19, how many have secured full mark? 2 out of 2. So you have to fix a threshold limit, say by using this condition statement. So as you can see here in the formula tab, so you have to fit a minimum threshold frequency, say out of 2 mark, actual mark is 2. So you have to minimum fix 1.3 out of 2. So that is 65% of the actual maximum mark. And find out how many number of students out of 19 are able to secure more than 1.3. So here 16 out of 19. So the relative percentage, it was 0.84, that is 84%. So the attainment level was 3. So likewise, for each column, it will be automatically calculated once you are entering the mark row-wise. And finally, average CO1, that is course outcome of Unit 1 and course outcome of Unit 2, that will also be parallelly evaluated with the help of this equation as given in the formula tab. Say equal symbol average of. So wherever CO1 is present in the question, so you have to take that separately and do the average for the CO1 assessment. Out of 3, it was found to be 2.86. Similarly, for CO2, list out how many CO2s are there in the question paper accordingly and take average for the course outcome 2, that is for unit 2, 2.50 out of 3. So this is the same pattern you have to follow for periodical 2. But instead, the course outcome level that may vary. So CO2, CO3. So next 2 units will be added for the second periodical exam. So, so inside the mechanism, the calculations and all, same similar thing. Coming to the model exam. So at the end of the semester, so you are supposed to keep the full subject listing all 5 units, CO1 to CO5. So these are the individual, the course outcome attainment level for all the 5 units as tabulated in the Excel sheet. So you can able to see here the CO1 average. How to find out the average for CO1, similar CO2, CO3, CO4 and CO5. The formulas are, each formulas are given in the formula tab. So the calculations are quite similar what we have discussed for periodical 1. Okay, there is no change in that. Once you are entering the mark inside the cell, automatically we can able to find out what is the number of the percentage of students securing more than the minimum fixed threshold mark, percentage of the threshold mark, then what is the attainment level, CO1 average, all everything will be automatically displayed parallelly in the cell. The next one is assignment. Say if you want to make the course to a better outcome, so assignments also can be given as an added weightage. So here from CO2 and CO3, totally 2 assignments given. The mark weightage is totally 5 marks. So here also we can able to fix a minimum weightage, 65% of the maximum actual mark. So out of 5, 3.25 is the minimum threshold weightage. So here, how many students have secured uh, more than 3.25 for assignment 1? In this case, 19 out of 19, all the students have got full mark for assignment 1. So 100% of the students secured more than the threshold mark. So attainment level will be 3. Even if it is 80 or 74 also, attainment level will be 3. If it is less than 74%, only minimum number of students have got less mark. So you cannot able to attain the maximum attainment level. The next one is continuous course exit survey, field exit survey. So it is more or less similar to a feedback at the end of the course. So each and every course instructor are supposed to collect feedback from the students through online by forming a Google sheet. So these are the different variety of questions asked in the Excel sheet. The questions are of the quantitative type and also qualitative type. Say the main thing is for CO1. So what is the attainment level out of 3? Initially, the value will be weighted out of 5.0 scale, that is out of 5, 3.79 for CO1. So we have to convert into 3 out of 3. So it is given as 2.84. So you can note down the formula here, which is displayed in the column. So likewise, for remaining 4 CO, you have to find out the attainment level for 3 just by noting down the value for out of 5, what is the maximum weightage given, and you need to convert from 5.0 scale to 3.0 scale. So these are the final, the course exit attainment value for the 5 individual, the course outcome of the chapter, each individual chapter. And beyond which, say if you want to collect any other qualitative feedback, Say, for example, if the students wish to comment conducting special lecture content beyond the syllabus, that also we can highlight here. And along with that, more than HOD observation also can be considered as a due weightage for improving the quality of the subjects, say taking industry visit to observe the manufacturing sections, particularly in quality control area, etc. Next one is external assessment, that is university mark, semester mark. So based on the grade, the final attainment level is given here. So here in this subject, all 19 have cleared the subject. So these are the grade distribution interval that has been displayed here for your reference. Now we have to find out the final attainment just by considering the internal assessment and the external assessment. So how to fix weightage? Say for direct internal assessment, say periodical 1, periodical 2 and model. So put together 20% weightage is considered. For direct external assessment, that is university semester exam. So 80% of the weightage is fixed. So now column A. So these are the internal mark, the attainment level for 5 COs out of 3. And we have to consider 20% weightage of column A. This is the calculated value. Then column C is the external mark. That is the attainment level of university results. So for all the three, for all the 5 chapters, attainment level was equally considered to be 3. Next thing, find out the weightage for the direct external assessment. So 80% of column C. So the actual mark, with that you multiply by 80 by 100. So you will get out of 3. So 2.40 equally for all the 5 course outcome. Next, add column B and D in column E. That is adding of direct assessment and indirect assessment mark. Now, column F that represents the course exit feedback survey, which you have got from here. So these are the 5 individual, the course attainment level from the continuous feedback survey, exit feedback survey. So list out these marks and find out the overall CO attainment level using the given relationship, the quantitative relationship. Say for example, for direct assessment, 0.8 cumulative probability plus for indirect assessment, 0.2 is the cumulative probability. So here the formula is column G is equal to 0.8 into E plus 0.2 into F. So simplify this equation, you will able to get the individual, the course attainment level at each row and find out the average CO attainment. It is found to be 2.91 out of 3. So this is the way in which you have to find out the overall average CO attainment for the course. And if there is any corrective action to be improved as per the department advisory committee, so that is also welcome here. So you can see some of the sample comments in the Excel sheet. So with this, I end my presentation on COPU attainment. So I hope you people follow the instruction very exactly. So thank you very much.